All right, The Apostate, episode 1 of season 3. The opening. So if you've heard
Would you
my
like the
rants,
definition for what an apostate is, Kevin?
please.
Do you
I
know?
know, but
Do you
enlighten
know what an
them.
apostate is? For those that don't know, an apostate is a person who renounces a religious or political belief or principle.
Yeah,
Okay,
took his
it's not
helmet
a
off.
prostate; it's apostate.
Tim's chat will turn it into a prostate. That Mando has to go get a prostate exam. That's a whole other story. So
This
the
is the one.
opening was little Kevin's, not little, but like teenage 20-something Kevin's wet dream of seeing live action Mandalorians standing all together, just hanging out. Didn't matter that it was a
I really
ceremony.
liked the baptism. That was really nice.
It was awesome. And then that Florida gator just comes up out of the water.
I really liked the the turtle gator.
I don't know why everyone was so scared. Tim and I have those in our backyard.
That's what
No
I
big deal.
that's what I thought. I was just like, oh, this is a normal Friday afternoon.
What?
I have so many questions about this opening scene. First off,
Just hold the mouth shut. That's all.
First off, why?
No power.
Why did we? Why did we start off the first episode with a baptism and a Florida barbecue? Like I don't understand.
So they're showing you that they are rebuilding the ranks with foundlings. That they are building them back up. Because the last time we saw what's his name? Paz Vizsla and
it was in the Armorist, it was just two. It was just them.
Just
they were hanging out in the underbelly of a space station.
On the Halo ring.
So that was the other thing that was weird. Why did she go through the whole talk about him like asking if he took off his helmet again?
I don't know. I guess because he came back and was like, "Hey, I got the Darksaber again." You're like, cool.
But she asked him that. But she asked him that in Boba Fett.
I guess he was just trying his luck again. So here's the disconnect in the episode for me is IG-11. If you get a new memory core for IG-11, how is he going to be valued?
Oh, we're really jumping all over the place. Holy crap. Okay.
For that was my big disconnect. Your big disconnect is where I was going with that.
I see. Okay.
Why did he go back to her?
There was no point. He already got his quest from her. He knew that he had to go to the waters under the mines of Mandalore to cleanse himself. So he had to go to the living waters. We got that quest in Book of Boba Fett. What was the whole point of him going back to this desert backwater ass planet to kill the gator, to then ask for forgiveness again, and her to ask if he took his helmet off, which she already asked. She already knows. So just like it felt like there's a lot of just regurgitation of things that we had already known, and they even showed that off in the intro trailer. So it was just kind of like
no one watched Book of Boba Fett.
Even if they didn't, if you watch the opening credits, the intro to the episode, it's that scene from Book of Boba Fett. So it just feels like a lot of wasted time. This was the reason why I'm bringing this up, and I'm kind of like grumpy about it, is that this was a really short episode. This was 38 minutes from start to finish. That's including the credits. So we got like a 35-minute episode, right? And we jumped all over the place. And the first 10 minutes of the episode was a visual orgasm. It was great visually. That was beautiful. Watching all the Mandalorians like fight this big snapping turtle gator thing and like it doing like the death rolls and stuff was really cool. Mando coming in on his Naboo fighter and blowing it with a proton torpedo. That was awesome. That was really cool. But it felt I got to the end of that scene. I was like, what was the point? It felt like it was just another one of those just like fun Favreau moments, not really like pushing the story. If this episode was longer, if we would have got like a 50-minute episode, I think I would have been okay with it. But because these episodes are so short, we didn't really go anywhere. We got to IG-11, which I thought was really cool. All the stuff in Navarro, awesome. Navarro is really, really cool. Katie Sackhoff at the end, what was the point?
I think he was going to see if he could rally her and her troops to because he said, I want in on what we said.
Yeah, just my whole point of asking what was the point is the dialogue and the interaction between him and her was so short they could have done that through Hollow.
Maybe he thought showing up in person was the play, not doing it over Hollow.
It felt so off. It felt really out of place. Him going and then him leaving. Like she was like, "See you later, Din Djarin," and I was just like, "Ugh." That just felt like that could have done over a phone call.
Also, he showed up and they're all gone. So I'm sure he was expecting to see.
I really liked that. I loved hearing how it all fell apart, how she was riding on the fact that she was going to get the dark saber, and then she was going to rally all of these Mandalorians together to go back to home. But the problem is, as soon as they didn't see the dark saber, they all said bye, and they all went up, became mercenaries.
The way she said, just wave it around and they'll do whatever you
Yeah,
say.
I love that. It was so good. It was fantastic. It felt like a little jab that's like, oh yeah, look at the guy with the lightsaber.
And she told him where the mine is. She's definitely going to end up going to Mandalore.
We know that she's going. We know that she ends up there. We don't know the circumstances as to why, though. I think what's going to happen is that she's going to be curious. After getting this artifact, I think it sparked her curiosity, and she's like, oh shit, there might actually be something there for me to go and claim.
The other thing, too, is because of that interaction, she did say, like, it's poison, the planet's destroyed, da-da-da-da. And he's like, make up your damn mind. Is it?
Yeah, I liked he was like, is there a curse or is there not? Which one is it?
Like, so at this point, he's like, I'm just going to go figure it out myself.
Yeah, this episode, and I want to keep talking about it. Like, overall, this is a great setup episode. This is a great, like, it just, the only part that I found frustrating is, like, now we have this side quest to go get this memory core for IG-11, which means that we won't end up on Mandalore for, like, another 2 episodes, I think. It's not going to be the next episode, but it's probably episode 3. I love Babu Freaks.
Anzellans.
The Anzellans were absolutely hilarious. I loved that Apollo Creed was translating for him the entire time. Even with, like, it was a bunch of dialogue that you could understand, and he's still in the background, like, he said he could get you that memory core. He said it's fucked.
I died when Grogu hugged one of them, and he's like, not a toy, not a toy.
I was waiting for him to eat him. That's what I thought was going to happen. He's still young. He's like, bad baby, bad baby,
bad baby, bad baby. Ah, ah.